Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it so very much. Today I have a sample Saturday. It is in a different bag than normal because I took 2 weeks before I filmed because I was out of town last weekend, so I couldn't film. But I do have some thoughts on some products, and a lot of these are kind of like revisiting previous samples, or not necessarily previous samples, but opening a new one or trying it out in sample size, something I haven't tried in a while. So the first one is the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. This stuff is really good. I do enjoy this translucent setting powder a lot. It is starting to it does get around, unfortunately, with any of these loose powders. But this was so densely packed that I actually had to pull out the sifter and like just directly put my brush in it and then tap it off into a larger lid because it was really difficult to get it out for a little bit because it was so densely packed that it was basically like a pressed powder. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. I took it when I was out of town and it worked really well. Yeah, love it. It's kind of a classic. Now, the next one I have is from Too Faced. It is the Peach Mist Mattifying Setting Spray. And this one you do have to shake, and it has those little guys in it so you can hear it when it gets shook. I'm not sure. I think I like the Urban Decay All-Nighter better than this one. But the thing I will say about this one, it does have a good scent, but it's kind of overwhelming, and I always like start coughing after I've sprayed my face because it's just so scented. So even though I love the peach scent in Too Faced, I wouldn't get a spray again because it's too much. Yeah. All right, next is from Juice Beauty. This is the Green Apple Peel Full Strength. This is not a great serum. I am not a big fan of Juice Beauty. You've probably heard me say that multiple times on this channel, but it's just, I don't find any of their products overly exciting or really efficacious. So I just don't like it. So I wouldn't buy it. They're not the most effective things. But this one is super effective. I was breaking out like crazy, and my breakouts have gone down a lot. I have like one back here, and then where I don't put it, like I have one behind my ear, and for some reason I have one on my back. So I know that this is working really well on my skin because I've been using it for this past week. It is the Good Genes by Sunday Riley. I have one more that's this size. This is the 0.17 full ounce or fluid ounce. And I'm going to be purchasing another one of these because it's just the best serum. I have a ton of serums and I'm going to keep using them up, but I think I'm going to keep using them on my neck and chest and saving the lactic acid for my face. All right, one that I finished all the way up. I only took this because I was traveling. It's kind of like the Laura Mercier. I wasn't planning to open a new setting powder, but it was something that I needed when I was traveling, and I didn't want to take my giant Pretty Vulgar one. But the same thing happened with this. This is the Clinique Pep Start Hydro Blur Moisturizer. Really like this moisturizer. My skin has been like really freaking out lately, so like my cheeks are getting dry. Not so much dry, but they kind of look cakey because it seems like the foundation is setting on top of the skin after a few hours, and then like it's soaking everything in my T-zone. So I have like this oil slick with no foundation and then like kind of a cake on the cheeks. So I stopped using my Holy Grail Moisture Surge during the day, and I've been using that one instead, and it seems to have helped. It also helped changing my primer, which I talked about in my last sample Saturday. So using that Benefit Professional, I went ahead and took all of those out of my giveaway pile because that seems to be the only primer that's not making my skin like really funky lately. This was another one that I pulled out for travel. This is the Clinique Pep Start 2-in-1 Exfoliating Cleanser. I love this. I like the scent. It has a very light scent to it. It's not like it's perfumed or anything. It's just the ingredients how they mix. It smells really good. I like that it has a slight grit to it. It's just a really good exfoliator and cleanser for the evening. And then the last thing I have been using is from Glossier. Let's see if we can see that. It is the rosebalm.com Universal Skin Salve. And I have been using this on my lips because I used up the previous lip product that I was using, and I put this on just a little bit. I wish that it had a better applicator, so like you could actually just smooth it on your lips instead of having to smear it with your finger. But I put it on my lips when I do my skincare, so I'll put my serum on and then I'll put my lip balm on and then eye cream and zit cream and everything else. Acne serum, if I'm going to be anti-acne serum. And then I let this soak in for a little bit and then I'll blot it off with a tissue before I put on my lipstick for the day. So it seems to be working pretty good. I haven't had any reactions so far, so fingers crossed. That's always a good sign. Yeah, so those are the samples this week. A fair amount, but you know, I feel like half of them were kind of like ones that I already knew that I liked, but since I was going out of town, I grabbed those instead. Let me know what your thoughts were on these. Are some of these ones that you love? Are there ones that you are curious about? Let me know. I hope you are all having a fantastic day, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.